multiple of me now. To be honest, if there were multiple of me, this would be like my biggest nightmare. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Cactori. Welcome to my channel if you're new. If you are new, make sure that you like and subscribe. But today I thought that I would show you guys how I make my thumbnails. Because my thumbnails are like interesting. They don't take me that long, to be honest. But like, I love making thumbnails. It's definitely one of my favorite parts of video production. I just love making thumbnails. Definitely, you know, my artsy side. But today I'm just gonna show you how I make them, because I make decent thumbnails. I'm pretty sure I make pretty decent thumbnails. So before we actually like get into making these thumbnails, I just want to say that all the things that I use in this video today are free. Like the app that I use, the application that I use for this is free. So I'll leave the download link down below. I'll show you guys how to download it, because it's a bit weird to download, but I have used this for like 2-3 years now and it still works for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna show you guys how to download it and how I actually use it. What you want to do is you want to go on to Google and type in paint.net, but don't like type it in and then click enter. You want to type in paint.net and then kind of, what is it, like click not the first option, don't enter, but like click the option where it's like search, and it should come up with this page. And what you want to do is it will be this page. So you just want to scroll down and it will say getpaint.net, www.getpaint.net. This video is not sponsored, by the way, but you want to click this one. Okay, so once you have clicked this one, there will be like, there's a lot going on. So what you want to do is you want to go up to here and you want to click download. Okay, and then you want to scroll down. Do not click this download because that is not the right one. So you want to go onto here. So you click download and you want to scroll down. Do not click that. And you want to click on the free one, and you just want to click this GUI here that just says download now. And as you can see, it goes to this page, and you want to go over to here and press this, and it will start installing. I don't know if you guys can actually see that or not, but I'm going to cancel it. So it will start installing. And yeah, installing, and then you want to unzip it and then install it as you would normally install an application. Okay, and then once you have installed it, you'll be brought up with this beautiful thing. Yours might be in white, however mine is in black, and as you can see there's a lot going on, so let's just unpack it. So you have obviously I don't know if you guys can actually see this on the recording, but it says file, edit, view, image, layers, adjustments, effects. The ones that we're going to be focusing on today are file and effects. Like, that is the only things that we're going to be focusing on today. And then you have like a new one, you have open, you have save, you have print, you have paste, copy, cut, you have cropped selection, you have deselect, undo, redo, you have display pixel grid. And personally I have that on, and I'll actually show you what that does. So you see you've got the pixel grid, like it just does that basically, and then the ruler just the ruler one just like gives measurements. I just have that on for personal reasons, I don't really know why, but you should be greeted with just a blank page basically. And then you have your toolbox over here. This will be like in a small tiny little box. We'll be focusing on that later. And then you have your coloring box, and in the corner over here, if you don't know if you guys can see this, but there'll be like a hammer and like a color wheel, and you can like select what ones. You have like history, so you can like select the history, and you have tools and layers down here. And layers is also important for this. Okay, so let's make the thumbnail size. So the thumbnail size for YouTube is, the YouTube thumbnail size is actually 1280 by 720. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the corner where it says it's a new page with the plus, and you're going to click new. Okay, and then it will come up with this, and what you want to do is in the first box you want to type 1280, and then in this one you want to type 720, and then once you've done that, just click OK, and it will create a new thing for you. And this is the thumbnail size that you'll need for YouTube. Of course, you'll need to verify, like, I think it's a phone number to actually put thumbnails on your videos, so make sure that you've done that first. and then you'll have this basically. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the tools box over here, and we're gonna click this one, and it is the move selected pixels. We're just gonna click on that, and we're gonna click down, make sure that we're on the background layer, and it should like circle this so I can do all this with it. And we're just gonna hit delete. Okay, so that is gone, and now our background is transparent. So if we would save this, it would be it would just be transparent, like there'd be nothing there. So it's transparent now. Then what I do is I use Roblox Royal High to make like the little character renders. I used to use Blender, but Blender kind of broke, so I use Royal High now. I'm not going to show you how I do that, but basically what you want to do is load into Royal High, click explore world, and it should come up with Earth. You want to click Earth, you want to go to like, you want to like fly where you load, and then kind of go to the back. There should be a green screen area. There should be like a little green screen bit, and you want to make that either green or dark blue or light blue. Personally, I do dark blue, and then you want to take your screenshot and then have that. You can either like take the screenshot or do like a snipping tool. So I'm actually gonna get a file open for you, just like you can see how I do this and like how the screenshot should look. So to open things, we're gonna click this open folder button, and then you're gonna find where your image is located, and then you're gonna click on it and load. Okay, so I just opened this random screenshot. As you can see, we are in, this is like the whole Royal High logo, and I've zoomed in with full graphics on and had all this. So I'm just gonna bring the colors up here, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna like click on this tool, and this is the it's like the select square tool, I think. We're gonna click on this tool right here. It's the square, and we're just gonna click and drag. Okay, and we're just gonna drag a box around my character, and then we're gonna click the copy button up here. So we're gonna click copy. Okay, and then what you want to do is you want to click new again. Okay, so make sure that you've selected your image. You've used that square button to drag and select your image, and then you want to click copy, and then you want to click new. Just press OK. It doesn't really matter about that. And then you want to paste. Okay, and then you should have your image without any of the side bits. Okay, the next thing you want to do is to remove the background, because obviously you're going to need to do that. You want to click this magic wand button. Okay, and then you want to click on the background and do that. So basically, as you can see, there's like lines moving, and we're just gonna press delete. Okay, and look, the background is now deleted. However, it's not deleted in some places, so we want to make sure that is the case. So I'm just gonna keep pressing delete on the areas that are not deleted, basically. Okay, and there we go, it is fully deleted. You might get some like blue outline, but that will be fine, do not worry. You won't be able to see that like when you have the thumbnail on like the YouTube video, so that is fine. So you'll have this. Make sure that the background that you use, you have no like objects or accessories or clothing that will conflict with that, because otherwise you'll be deleting like your outfit or something. So you want this, and then we just want to use this tool again, and we want to click, and then we want to copy. Okay, and then you can press deselect or not, I don't really care. And then you want to go onto layer 2. You want to basically get this layer and press this, and it says add new layer. You want to add new layer. Okay, and to delete layers, you press this one. To copy layers, you press this one. Delete. To merge layers, you press this one, so like it becomes one image. And there you go. So we want a new layer. And then we want to press the paste button, making sure that we're on layer 2 and not the background. And we press paste, and if it comes up with this, click keep canvas size. We want to keep the same thumbnail size, we don't want to expand it. And we just want to click, and boom, your character is in. Now you can either keep them the same size, which is going to keep the same quality, or you can size them down, which will slightly reduce the quality, but you can choose whatever you want. Personally, I'm just gonna get my character and just slide him off to the side a bit, and there we go. Okay, I'm also just gonna like squish him in a bit, and there we go. Our character is placed. That is the first part of the thumbnail. Well done, guys. Give yourself a round of applause. You have entered your character in. Should look like this. Make sure that when you're taking your screenshot, you have good high graphics. Otherwise, it might look a bit bad. If your computer just simply can't handle that, then go with lower graphics, but you want them like fairly high. to get good quality. And then make sure that your background doesn't match with any of your accessories when you are like green screening it. And there you go, that is how you enter your Roblox character from Royal High on to paint.net. Okay, and then the next thing that we're going to do is enter a background. So for my backgrounds, because I'm like a Bloxburg YouTuber, right, what I do is I go on Google Images and just search in Bloxburg background, or like Bloxburg house or something like that. I'll show you. As you can see, I am just typing in Bloxburg background right now. I'm going to select images, and boom, you have a bunch of things that you can use. Personally, don't use other people's houses. That is a bit scandalous. So personally, let's just look for a background. To be honest, this one, I've used this one before, so I think that we can go ahead and use this one. So what you want to do, press copy image, and you want to go back to paint.net. You want to go to your thumbnail, and then on layers, you want to click background again, and you want to press paste, and then keep canvas size, and there you go. Boom. As you can see, your background has been entered, and you just want to put it, you know, where you want, and there you go. So the background has now been entered, okay, and now I'm going to teach you guys how to like blur it the way that I do. So I go into the effects bar up here, and then I click on effects, and then I go to blur, okay, and then we're going to go all the way to the bottom and click zoom blur. Okay, and then once you click this, you'll notice that your image is kind of like zoomed. Make sure that you're on your background when you're doing this, and you can like increase this. You can make it like, whoa, it looks like it's going really fast. I just do this to the amount that I want, which is usually between 10 and 20, and then we're going to click OK, and it will load it, and there you go. Okay, and then we're going to go back into effects, back into blur, and go on Gaussian blur. I don't really know, but we're going to go on Gaussian blur, as you can see, and we're just going to increase this by a tiny bit. So go from 0 to 1 to 2 to 3, and just like go up, and there you go. Okay, your background is now blurred. If you don't want it to be blurred, then you don't, but personally I just think like zoom blurring it is a really nice way to get a good looking background, so your character is like the prominent thing in your thumbnail. Okay, and now we're going to focus on adding text. So you want to add a new layer, and then you want to click on your tools thing and just go to where text is, and you can click the shortcut that was just there, which is a T, obviously, and you just want to select that, and it will look like your mouse is now an I, and then you want to make sure that you're on I can't speak. You want to make sure that you're on your new layer, and then like click on the screen, and then it should do this. It looks like it's like blinking, and then to change the size and the font, you'll see up here a new thing that's popped up, and it says font, and the numbers are the size. So normally I go for around the sizes of like these four. I'm gonna do 84 for today's video. Okay, and then for the font, I use custom font from DaFont. I'll try and find that, leave it down below. That is like really easy to install. All you gotta do is go to the link, press download, and then go into that folder, and then just click on that font file, and then press install, and it should just do that. You guys can go follow a tutorial if you want to know how to download fonts. And then once I've done that, this is the font that I use for everything. It's called Burbank Big CDBD, which I think is Burbank Big. I have no idea what CD means, but bold. So you want to click on that, and then we're just going to type hello. As you can see, it's typing, so you want to make sure that it's still blinking, and I'm just going to type how to make, okay, and then I'm just going to increase the size of that actually. Okay, and you can move it around with this little thing that is in the corner, which looks like a little move button. It looks like a plus, and then it has arrows on the end of the pluses, and then you want to change the color with your color wheel. So like you can do this, you can click more and increase the RGB, which is the red, green, blue, and then you can increase like the hue, which is this one, the saturation, and this, I have no idea what that is. That is like the brightness basically, and then you can do opacity. I don't mess with opacity, I just keep the opacity fully on. So you can do all that. So let's make it a pink color to like match my avatar. There we go. Okay, we have done that. That is the color selected, and now we can just we can just now keep that, and then click like somewhere like off your screen. You might have to do this multiple times, so that is now stuck like on your screen. Okay, and then we're gonna click on it again with the same text tool. All your settings should be saved, and then we should just be able to go how to make a Roblox. I'm gonna make this slightly bigger, so we can go with like that. For the color, I'm gonna make it slightly darker. Okay, click off the screen, click off the canvas, and then I'm gonna type thumbnail. Okay, and there we go. It might seem a bit complicated, but when you do this like multiple times, you will get used to this so much. So they're all different shades of pink using the color wheel, and then we're gonna place this. You can increase the size, which is good when you have them on the same layer. Okay, and then now you have added text. So the most important part now is to outline your objects. And this isn't a thing that you can actually get in the base of paint.net. This is a plugin. So as you can see, like usually when you press object, you would not have this object bar, and you would not have outline object. So when I click on this, as you can see, everything on the layer that I have got selected will get outlined, and this is a plugin. Okay, and then this plugin is by the person called Pyrochild, and what it is, I'll leave this down below, and it's a whole pack. So basically what you want to do is you just want to click on either these. Okay, and then when you click open when done, this should open. Okay, and as you can see, we have a bunch of them, but we don't want these, so I'm actually just gonna exit out. Oh, there's me again. Hello. So we're gonna exit out, and then we're going to we're gonna grab the one that I want. So find outline object. There we go. Find outline object and place it on your desktop, and then just click exit, and you should have this. Okay, and then once you have this, I'm actually gonna leave a link down below in how you can actually download plugins. I kind of forgot, but I'll like find a good link for you all. It's quite straightforward as long as you follow it. So you could be following a lot of like separate videos during this. So I'll leave that link down below. It's pretty easy to do. You just have to put it in like a paint.net folder, file or something. So yeah, once you have that installed, that is in, what you'll have to do actually is save. So what I recommend that you do is you click save, and then you go into a random folder. I'm just going into save folder, and then you're gonna like save it as a paint.net, which is a PDN, and you just like name this like or something. And then when you go back into paint.net and you open, and yeah, I just opened it again and it saved all my layers. So there you go. That is how you do that. So you will have to exit out, unfortunately, for you to get the plugin. Okay, and then once you have that, you want to go onto effects again, outline object. You want to go into the white, and then you want to like soften it a bit, and you want to increase the width to however much you want. Okay, and now it will have a white border around it basically, and then you want to click outline object again, push that all the way back to black, put that softness all the way down, increase the width, and you should have like a nice shadow. And another thing that you can do is you can copy this text as an image, and then you make a new layer, get that layer right here as you can see, and like push it under, like drag it under layer 3, and then you want to just paste that onto that layer. So as you can see, look, we're gonna press paste, and then I'll have another one. You want to position it so it's like coming off it like a shadow, and then you want to go into adjustments, click hue, go into lightness, and then bring that down. As you can see, you now have a shadow, and if you want to make the opacity a bit less, you can go into your layers, click this little spanner. Is that a spanner? I think that's a spanner. Click this spanner, it's called properties, and you want to go in, and then you want to go to opacity down here and like slide it down. And as you can see, the opacity is a bit less, so it's a bit, you know, less blocky, and it's more transparent. Okay, and then I'm gonna outline my Roblox character, so I'll just go do that now. As you can see, outline object, white, increase that a bit, and there you go, we've outlined that. And then we can go into outline object, we can make that fully black, and there you go. that is how to make a simple Roblox thumbnail. Like, it is that easy. And then if you want to make like your characters a bit more saturated, increase the color, you can just reset this. If you want to like reset this, just click this like arrow that like goes like that, and that will like reset each one. And then you just want to push up here, and as you can see, it's making our character really saturated. You don't want to make it too saturated. And there you go. That is how you make a Roblox thumbnail. That simply, like, it is that easy. And then you want to go into file, you want to click save as, and then save it as a PNG. So we're in saved pictures now, and then you want to go down to here, as said, where it says save as type, and you want to click PNG. You want to just name this whatever you want. So I'm just going to call it test thumbnail. And then you want to click OK, and then you want to click flatten, and there you go. It was now one image, and then when you're uploading a video, you should be able to select this, and there you have it. That is how you make a Roblox thumbnail. It's that easy. This is completely free. There's like no viruses, I'm pretty sure, with this. I have had that plugin for like 2 years now, and it hasn't done anything wrong. As long as you install it properly, it shouldn't do anything wrong. This like it's just a simple way to make your Roblox thumbnails, and it's a great alternative to Photoshop. So yeah, that is all for today's video. All the links down below to like downloads, videos, like how to install plugins and stuff will be down below, so please go check the description so you don't mess up, and make sure that you keep on watching this video. You know, you can pause and then continue, take it slowly, you know, get a good thumbnail. And if you have Twitter, tweet me showing me your thumbnails using this tutorial. So that is all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!